Okay, so I sound pretty decent. I did a couple tests, and I have a fan in the background and a new area, as you can see. Uh, I don't know, year through year, I've just kind of moved locations that I've lived, so, or areas of places. So, mine the whole new uh, background scenery. So yeah. Um, what's going on, guys? It has been 5 years, basically, since the start of this channel. Kind of. My year to year, if you, if somehow someone's watching this that's actually a viewer, hello. Usually these videos are just meant for moi, because I don't know in the future if I'm ever going to be a big creator, but at the very least I know that I'm at least a small fish in a big pond when it comes to YouTube, so maybe someone will see this, maybe someone won't. So hello to the random viewer, but this is mainly for myself, so I can see it later on in the future. But just to give you some context, my year to year is July 4 to July 4. That's because the first video I ever posted was around like July 3, July 4. But I like to call it July 4 just to make it easy. I honestly don't remember when exactly I uploaded it, and I always go through this whole spiel, so you're just going to deal with me on that. We are going to make it very clear, cut, and dry for this year, because it's not like, it's been a weird year. I've been dealing with some things, and which has led me to not be able to upload as much as I would like to do, because my goal for this year was to go from 20,000 to 30,000 videos, and I didn't achieve that. I did the bare minimum, kind of, almost there. I'm literally a couple videos off, or I am going to be a couple videos off, which I need to upload like 4,800. That was my bare minimum, and it's going to be like 47 something, 4780 something or something like that. But it's still, compared to other YouTubers, it's a very good amount of videos that I have posted. So it is what it is. So I achieved that, and I achieved my goal of 1.2 million total views. I'm at 1.5. All this stuff is going to be documented into a spreadsheet, or not spreadsheet, but a note thing that I've started. I've started a note system, so like I have like an actual mental goal, and I can actually talk about the videos that I did for that year and whatever, kind of rant more, and then I don't have to as much watch the videos unless I want to hear myself rant. But it's a whole thing that I mentally know how to do, and you're just listening to a random man on the internet talk about it. So, yeah. So, when it comes, since I've talked about my basic goals achieved, I want to set new goals, like always. So that's what we're gonna do in this video. So mentally, I'm gonna crank out some numbers. Realistically, I want to go 1 month on and 1 month off of YouTube, in the sense of I want 1 month to create just a ton of videos, and then on the other month I want to upload those videos instead of having to work each month and each day creating 100, uploading 100, creating 100, uploading 100, and just trying to keep up. So I am with this year 5 to year 6, which is my years for me. I'm going to be experimenting with taking the whole month, basically the whole month of July, and going out of my way and making videos. So by the time August hits, I have enough videos to upload the max, which for me is 101 videos a day. That's what YouTube allows, and then once 24 hours happens, I can upload another 101, 101, 101. The cycle goes on until that month is over. And then I go back to making videos, and then making videos, and making videos. Now, as years go by, I tend to have different aspects of what quality and what kind of videos I like. No matter what, though, when it comes to my videos, I won't delete. I think that they were good at the time, but they are probably not as quality as I like them to be. And there's always room to improve, and be all nerdy and all that stuff, and have good audio, which I don't have good audio right now because I don't want to be hot as hell. So the fan's gonna be like throughout the whole video. That's just how it is. But I just have this concept of how I want to plan the whole year out, which is starting July, I'm going to make videos for the whole month. Hopefully I make that 101 a day, if not more. And then I go out in the next month and I upload most of those videos, or I upload all the videos that I can. And that's the goal for video production for year 5 to year 6. So I don't know how many videos that's going to be. That's probably going to be like 15,000 videos or something like that, or something ridiculous. I don't know. Future me will have the numbers. That's the truth. Right now I don't have those numbers, and that's just how it's going to be. So he'll be more detail oriented, and have a better head on his shoulders and everything, because right now I'm just getting back into the whole mechanisms of working a job and running a YouTube, and also running an eBay. I've started eBay once again, and YouTube and all this stuff, after basically a whole year of not really doing it. I was on and off, but that's just a rant that'll just always go in my head. But that's pretty simple. I have a system that I want to upload. I don't know how many videos I'm going to upload. That's for future me to decide. I am going to go to Social Blade real quick. There's a dog in the background. There we go. I would say that I'm getting about 45,000 views per month. So I say that at the bare minimum of 1, 2, 3 times 12, I should just be like 2.1 million, because I'm at 1.54 million views overall, and if I stay at 45,000 views a month, it's like 540,000 I'll gain naturally, and I'm just going off of my my stagnant views. But of course I'll be uploading and all this stuff, and we can create content that I had to plan for the next following months / for the end of this year, which I'll go and do. So hopefully, by the time the next 4th of July goes around, I'll be more proud of myself. I'll have however many subs, how many videos uploaded, how many views, I don't know. You just gotta go and find out. Which, I will do. And, I hope that, some people, stay with me, and, we get to vibe and chill and, do whatever. So, if that's my kind of half-assed talking here, talking to myself, talking to whoever, that's kind of what I have in store. It's kind of hard to explain, but myself knows how it's gonna go, so it's not that hard. So, and the way that I have it orchestrated should relieve a lot of the stress that I have with planning just everything, and it should be going a lot easier and smoother, and I should have much more have just a better time in general. It's just something I'm ranting about. But yeah, at the very least, I know that I want 2.1 million views, and I want to do that schedule of videos. The on and off, very easy to do, in my opinion. And in the meantime, while I'm doing that, I'll also be working a job and running an eBay. So, that's going pretty well, and we'll see where that goes there, and hopefully the future me has a more detailed approach. That's about it. If you're watching, or future me is watching, you have a sexy and wonderful day. Ugh, you stud. And I'm just throwing this mic everywhere. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Yeah, bye-bye.